I should be banned from gambling on football. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, there's some buddies of mine are in town, right? And I ended up hanging out today. I played golf again. All right, played 9 holes, and I'm actually getting better at it. It's fucking annoying me because I'm trying not to give a fuck. I actually, for the first time, kept score, and I shot a 49 on 9 holes. So if I kept that up, I would have broke 100, which to me kind of is what I've always been saying, that golf is not nearly as difficult as people say. It's just, there's so many non-athletes that play it. I'm obviously saying at a high level to break 80, I mean, you got to be athletic. You got to play. I'm not disrespecting the game at that. I'm just talking about all of these hacks out there. I mean, the body types, the fact that it's considered a sport and you just look at some of these fucking people just rolling out of their cars with their stupid outfits on, going over there, hitting this, it's like T-ball, right? And they go out there and they affect the curve, the grading curve about how difficult this goddamn game is. So, anyway, but I'm still doing what I always do. I refuse to buy clubs, and I've been playing with the same ball for the last 27 holes. A Titleist 4. The Titleist 4 lives. I thought I lost it today. I hit a tree and it bounced back out. I parred the last hole. And it's funny, one of the guys I was golfing with, because I was like, what hole are we on? And he goes, we're on the 7th hole. He goes, I always get sad, because it's almost over. And I'm thinking in my head, like, I always get psyched, because I'm usually bored shitless by the 4th hole. Oh, my God. The pomp and circumstance around when you're just standing there waiting for someone to hit the ball. Fortunately, the people I was playing with were playing fast. Is there anything fucking worse than just watching somebody addressing the ball for like 28 seconds? It feels like you're standing there for 10 minutes and then just to watch them hook it or slice it. And they always put that hand up like it wasn't them who hit it, like there was something else wrong. It's kind of funny, like watching the level of people. Everybody goes like Ryan Leaf out there. They start losing their shit, and people throw clubs and they break them and they throw them in the water. It's fucking hilarious. It's like, what are you mad at? You know what's funny about golf is you can't get mad at anybody else. It's because you did it. So then what do people do? Then they get mad at the game. They get mad at their clubs. They start blaming shit that fucking got bird flu. It's like, dude, you suck. Okay? Nobody picked you in gym class. Stop acting like you're athletic. This is not a sport. It just isn't. That's why you're out here. Okay? Did you ever play in a pickup league of basketball, pickup league of hockey? You ever play flag? You didn't do any of that shit. Because you suck. Can you throw a ball? Can you catch? No, you can't. Because you suck. So why would you think that you would come out here, right, and not suck? Huh? Sorry. Anyway. The only game I like to shit on more than soccer is golf. I actually like soccer. It's part of being an American to thumb your nose with at the rest of the world when they're all obeying the Paris Treaty and losing their mind about with their version of football. But England can't get mad because you can't still drive on the opposite side of the road just to be fucking cunts. So you relate to it. And at the end of the day, we are you guys. Don't act like we fell out of the sky, okay? We came from your goddamn country. And we're smart enough to leave We saw those taxes coming. God knows now they're happening over here. Well, I flew a passenger this week, helicopter. First time I flew blood, somebody from a family. That was fucking stressful as shit. I was just up there thinking about all the people that be mad at me. And then we ended up having a great time or whatever. So that's kind of my goal this year, is to get way more solo hours and that type of stuff. And I'm having a great time with it. Anyway, oh, Jesus Christ, people calling me here. See if I can get through this podcast without another goddamn interruption. And I went to a restaurant today. And I went into the bathroom. And I go in there, and there's a guy in there with his son who's young, so he needs like help. So immediately it's like weird, when you walk in there and there's a dad helping his kid go to the bathroom. So all I had to do was take a piss. But, respectfully, I went to a stall rather than being at the urinal because he was, helping the kid wash his hand. So I go in and just, whew. I'm talking about side of the road in the middle of nowhere gas station bathroom smell. Like, what the fuck? This is bad. And there was a trash barrel right next to the toilet. I'm going to tell you right now, it's gross. And there was toilet paper in there. I wasn't really thinking about it. I'm just like taking a piss or whatever. And then right as I'm almost done taking a piss, I look down and I see the toilet paper has skid marks on it. I almost puked. Like, what in the... And it was like an office trash can. So it was like see-through. So even if you weren't looking down into it from the side, you could see it. This is just one of those things you see, and you're just not the same person after it. The father and son left. I got to the sink, and I was like gagging. It takes a lot, and that was enough. And I was just like, oh my God, I got to get out of here. And I didn't tell the other people I was eating with what happened until after we left. And I was like, I don't think I'm going to go back to that place. Like, I don't know what the that was. I mean, I felt like I was in another country. Like, what is that? It's like looking at an outlet in Europe the first time you go over. You're like, what is this? Can I stick my thing in there? And it blows up your laptop. You're like, okay, evidently not. Oh, what's funny was when we were golfing, there was this dual engine helicopter just like flying super slow over this canyon, and then it just came to a stop, and everybody's going like, was asking me like I know everything about helicopters. Like, what are you doing? I was like, I think somebody fell hiking. So I was waiting for the rope with the goddamn bed to come down. It never did. So they must have had some people on the ground being like, all right, he's all right, And I just started laughing because I was thinking it was probably somebody, some poor bastard, like New Year's resolution. I'm going to start walking more, get more exercise. I'm going to turn around. And they just crushed it for 8 days. And the next thing you know, you're just laying on your back trying to figure out what happened to you. Like you had your head down in hockey. Next thing you know, there's a helicopter hovering over you, and you're like, oh my God, am I that guy? What a shameful moment that's got to be. That almost happened to me when I told that story before when I was in Colorado. And Colorado Springs, I just told this story because I just performed there. I was hiking in the beginnings of the Rocky Mountains, I think, like right there, right off the 25? Just west of that. I was hiking with somebody else, and I was standing up on this rock, and 2 seconds later, I was not. I went down like a ton. I still don't even, it was dry out. I don't know what I slipped on, but how I didn't break my femur or my humerus, and I would have been that guy. Underrated. Going on a hike and not having to be airlifted out of there.